Good morning. It's Sunday, the 22nd, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's their early morning sunrise here on the old
Plantation.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that for. Nothing like a good cup of coffee, a morning cigar, and good friends. I have a surprise visitor this morning. I had somebody come by last night. We were at the old Pig Trail Harley Davidson and did their swap meet. Found out that nobody wanted to buy my expensive Dixons, my fat boy Dixons, since I lost all this weight. And so we're here having our morning coffee. And had a old buddy come by. Said, hey, can I come out? I need to be on the front porch.
Absolutely.
And so this morning we're up early for the sunrise. And I'm not going to tell you who he is just yet, because he might get in the picture. Never know. But he's been gone for a while. What, 2 years? 3 years not being on the old boob tube.
3 long years. This is good coffee.
And he brought his brand new toy. What is it? The 2023 Road King.
23 Red King Special.
And it's pretty. It fits him. Ooh, I'd have to say it fits him.
Oh. Yeah. So beautiful here.
You like that?
There's no place. The camera does no justice because it's looking one direction. I can't see it really, but I can't think of it. I mean, you could put me on a hill of Malibu and I'd be like, can I go back to Dave's house?
And that's nice. Thank you. I've been holding on a nice, well-aged cigar for him, too, for a while. So you ain't getting this until you come by. I thought he's never going to show up. I thought it was going to get crusty, but actually smells really good.
You're actually downwind. Is that gonna bother you?
No, sounds good. I'm kind of jealous because I don't have that. No, that's okay. If I have that, then I'll have to go to the bathroom. I don't want your COVID.
I don't want no diseases.
No.
You have to get on the camera, but I'm probably not tall enough.
Yeah, not quite tall enough.
Yesterday I showed up at 9:30.
Yeah, he surprised us. He showed up. I told him I'd be at the Pig Trail by 9. We got there about 9:15. Started setting everything up. And this stranger comes by because we thought we were going to yell stranger danger.
I didn't recognize you at first. You looked like a rock star.
Yeah, that's what they say, but you know, wannabes. Yeah, he didn't recognize him either. He still had his helmet on. It's kind of hot around there. Then we took him down to the mill. After all that fun stuff at Pig Trail, we went to the mill. War Eagle Mill, and they're having their annual craft fair.
Oh my gosh, it's like a fairy tale. It is literally like a fairy tale there.
Well,
You could smell like, okay, so you could smell all these things. Like when you go to the state fair, you can smell the state fair. Like the food and all that. This place, you could smell each thing. I was like a hound dog. You could smell, you know how like dogs can smell things individually?
Yeah.
I could smell cotton candy. It's just whatever I thought about, I could smell it.
You could smell it.
So
And it was-
like cotton candy, funnel cakes, cheeseburgers, and hot dogs, and corn dog. I don't know if I could smell the corn dog individually, but definitely the cheeseburgers, the funnel cakes, and the cotton candy all at the same time. And there's all these people walking and sitting on the side of a dirt road, eating and enjoying themselves. And I was just like, work. It was just so beautiful. What is that, War Eagle?
War Eagle Mill.
War Eagle Mill.
I take a lot of people out there, and he just had to be there for go by for the annual.
It was Arkansas's homecoming as well.
Yeah, it's been quite a weekend around here, and going to the mill, we came in from the north end off of Highway 12, and he said he came out here because this year we actually have a lot of fall colors this year.
Yeah, the trees are changing.
They're changing, and usually they are a nice brown. But this year we have color, and it is.
So what you guys can't see in the camera is a big open field with some little farmsteads and a little bit of, it looks like mist on the grass. We got some livestock off in the distance. The little curvy road here right in front of Dave's house, the 2-lane twisties that everybody knows Arkansas for. And this little house that they've got here, and what they don't know is that I use them for this stay. Not really.
You can come here and stay anytime, you know that.
And Angie made me a beanie.
Made him a beanie.
Such is awesome.
Yeah, it's crocheted. And if you all don't know what crochet means in French, look it up.
Crochet. I had to put some stock footage in there.
Put some what?
So like when you edit that,
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's your video, do what you want. I'm just saying. But for the listeners, we need to put some, or you need to put some stock footage of that War Eagle, just like pictures or something.
Oh yeah, we have War Eagle. They got tons of it. I just saw it in video when it took Tommy G and Purple on 3 out there, along with Glide. I think Glide was with us, and Jonesy was with us that day. And I think that was a BBQ 2020. It didn't happen. When I bought the trike, that's when that was. When I bought the trike. It was the last time they were all out here. And it was that, because following, they didn't have the War Eagles craft fair that year because of the COVID.
Sure is nice. They got like that one little water mill.
Yeah, the mill. An old mill. You got to see a mill that we have just across the creek here that fell down 3 years ago here? About 3 years ago. And when you go to, should we tell them who you are?
Yeah, go ahead. Because they're going to want to see the video.
They're going to want to. You're going to have to go to Surplus. That's right. Mr. Surplus is in the house. Everybody, give a hand. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Now you got to enter some crowd cheering.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be like, hello, Cleveland. We're not in Cleveland. Oh, hello, Columbus. We're not in Columbus. Hello, Wesley. Yeah, there we go. And if you all don't know where that reference comes from, it doesn't come from Biden. It actually comes from
the
Spinal Tap.
From the Blues Brothers.
And the Blues Brothers. Everybody uses that. So,
Dave made a pot of coffee this morning.
yep.
I slept good.
You got to sleep in an old bed.
Sleeping in a house built in 1913. And it looks, oh my gosh. I could go on and on. Anyways, watch my video. I'll show you some clips of it. I got a really cool drone shot.
Drones. His drone, from the first one he had, I was really impressed. But this new one, I want one. It's scary good.
You're the rich guy.
Oh, yeah.
Just go get it. You're
You're a rich girl.
You're gonna live one
and you
day.
love to song. Yeah. Here's the thing. What is it? So, as we wait for the sun to come up over the hill,
Over our hills.
over the hills, and I call the golden hour the quiet time here. The only thing you can hear in the background is the dairy. That's the dairy hum that you hear from their condensing units. Keeps
Oh, yeah. So nice.
quiet.
Listen to that.
But the colors are out to this morning for what we're getting.
I was hoping, I was thinking about it on the way down here. I was thinking, because the drive here from my house is kind of boring. Well, at least half of it. And I was thinking to myself, man, I hope that the trees are starting to change. Because that guy I watched up in Washington, you know, you could set your clock by the time.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell, and of course, it's not hard to predict, but if you want to know when the leaves in Oklahoma and Arkansas area are going to start changing, you can watch people who are on YouTube, like Sean Smoke from the Northwest. He lives in Washington, and his trees are in that time of year wherever it's like every color of the rainbow. And it's usually about a month later we start to see it here.
It's that way in Colorado too with the aspens. You see it's about September, 1st of October, the aspens start turning. New England's the same way. When I lived in New England, that's really up there. It's really about that time. But here, since we're in the Midwest, central part of the United States, I don't call us in the Midwest, I call us the central part. It kind of in the middle of October to the 1st of November. And if we're lucky, if it doesn't freeze, we get the colors. But if we get one of those big freezes, everything doesn't turn, it just turns to brown.
Yeah. You got some good footage yesterday, flying over top of those.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see it. I've never seen the trees have a purple in them.
Yeah, that was purple. Some of them were like, you know, later, I bet in a week or two, maybe probably 2 weeks, you could get the same footage and it'd be totally different colors.
It'll be gone. In 3 weeks, all these leaves will be on my ground again. Besides the walnuts. We were chunking black walnuts yesterday. This is a slow morning on the old sunrise. I do like to, you know, the old sailor's saying is red skies at night, sailor's delight, red skies in the morning, sailor's warn. We got a little red, so maybe we're told they're supposed to have some storms coming in.
When's that?
Over the end of the weekend, next week.
That's right. Yeah, Oklahoma's the thing.
It's supposed to really change and get cooler. Oh, see, there finally. The light went out and dog barking over on the hill. Everybody. You think with being around the chicken area, we'd be hearing some roosters.
Probably passed one on the way here. Oh, back that way. Which way we come in this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Came in from the west.
Yeah, that was a fun ride home yesterday.
Yeah, I got to sit in the traffic, and he wanted fall colors. He got to be right in it while we were waiting to get through the mill.
Fortunately, we were going downhill. I just turned my bike off.
Yeah, just coast down.
Mm-hmm. Quietest Harley on the planet.
It was quiet. And then we took them over to CD's and had a pizza.
That's good pizza too.
It was.
Reminded me of old Pizza Hut days when they made really good pizza.
When he does his hamburgers are really good. He tries to be something not so commercial, and for the little town of Wesley, it's a good thing. We had a gas station that made these Hunt's pizzas. That's just a frozen pizza they stick in an oven. They were terrible.
So I'm sure it's been mentioned before, but this place is located right off the pig trail, right?
Yeah, we're 12 miles from the pig trail. The way that the camera's set up, the pig trail is 12.
That's crow flies.
That's a flow from it. Yeah. They even had Angie here. So
I miss Angie.
Good morning.
Thanks for the hoodie.
You're welcome.
I love it. It goes over my earlobe,
it looks good.
and I forget about it even being on because it's not tight. It's just right.
She made me one of the
She actually measured my head
Mm-hmm.
and knitted it last night, and it's even
crocheted it.
I'm sorry. That's what knitted it. I don't know the difference.
Knitting is with needles, crocheting is with a hook.
So you use needles.
She uses hooks.
Oh,
Crochet in French, since what that everybody try to look it up, means hooker.
oh, does it?
Because the needle has a hook on it.
It's a hook, not a needle.
Yeah. We're being
School.
The sun is being pretty stubborn this morning. It doesn't want to come up. It wants to come out of the. It's giving us beautiful colors, but it just doesn't want to pop its head up over this hill. Usually by this time it's up and going.
This is one of those videos you should put as a title. Commentary only, sunrise, Northwest Arkansas. This is one of those videos that people can put on and listen to our dialogue, and it'll have a good, basically screensaver on their TV, while they get ready in the morning or something like that. Because to sit here and watch it, it's just, you're basically listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to get some, we just need to get some people to listen.
Yeah.
Get some people to listen.
Like I said, every Sunday I do this on Sundays when people visit or when it's nice. I don't winter time. It's a whole different thing. He got to see some video of the snow here. Angie had gotten me a drone for Christmas a couple years ago, and me experimenting or trying to learn how to fly the thing, and he got a good kick out of that because mine is nothing like what his drone is, and I learned how all of a sudden just take off and they have to go chase it down in the pastures. In the snow. That was a good one. It's going around in the snow and all of a sudden just buries itself.
Consult me before you buy one.
Yeah.
And I'll
This was Angie got this as a gift, and
it's a pretty good drone.
for a
It's
beginning
good.
drone, it really is.
Yeah. It's hard it's difficult to fly around obstacles, but if you have a big wide open space,
And it's one that you can run off your phone or you get it as a controller. But I'll tell you what is the new one that you had? That thing is amazing.
DJI Mini 4 Pro. It just came out like 2 weeks ago.
It's a thing is. What gets me is on the screen it tells you how fast it's going, but it doesn't look like it's going that fast until you see it come by and you go, "Holy crap!"
That sucker's trucking.
That
dog.
thing's moving. And the range on it is what, a good 3 miles?
Well, okay, so that's up for debate, but I think if you look on DJI's website, it says something like 11 miles, but that's not so that you can fly 11 miles away. That's to increase your usable range with good connection.
Yeah.
So from here to the tip of that little, you can't see it in the camera, but from here to the tip of that little mountain over there, it doesn't look like much on the camera, but right there on the left side of your screen, he's getting in the center, right there. That's, I would guess, probably about 5 miles, maybe a little less, but I could easily fly to the tip of that.
It is.
But like I said, you guys can see that drone footage on my channel.
Yep, go to Surplus's channel.
It'll be a couple days. I don't know when you're going to post this, but I got quite a bit of footage to edit. I recorded just about all the way home yesterday. So I recorded till the battery went dead. Because you know, like when you're like, oh, we're in a good spot and you hit record,
Yeah.
and then you kind of get into a normal spot and you turn it off. I never got to that point where I was like,
It's like this ride. What the guy that has Snoopy on his from Mississippi, Nietzsche, Mississippi.
Nika Harlista.
Yeah. He has some good video when he came out here and went down through the down to the mill. And everything. You know, some of these YouTubers that come out here, they never come by. Just you.
Hey man, sometimes you just click. One of the deals that I have really experienced with like YouTube meetups and motovlogger meetups and stuff like that, that's all fine and dandy. But when you get a bunch of people with mixed backgrounds, it's not going through the natural process of people connecting.
Right.
You know what? Like in the natural course throughout the day and daily life, you meet a ton of people, and only a very, very select few will ever become
Friends.
associates, and even a more select few will become friends.
Yeah.
So when you get a bunch of people meeting up, it's nice to meet those people, but very few are you ever going to have
A connection.
A connection, yeah.
Just a bunch of friends.
It's just a bunch of people with a similar interests.
Interests.
Look,
Wilder.
when I started my channel, Dave and Angie were subscribers, and I don't remember exactly how it happened, but I was getting messages or comments on my videos, and
When we were in Colorado.
somehow or another,
Yeah.
we ended up talking on. I don't know how it happened. Do you remember? Anyways,
Your mother was sick. And Angie goes, I'll make a
yeah.
crochet or
this is before we ever met.
and we sent him a care package.
I still have that tumbler. That's one of the, what do you call that? That's still one of
The tumbler.
Polar
bear.
ice or something, yeah.
Full of bottle.
Total ball, that's her
But
sheep.
anyways, Dave was just open arms, and I came out here one year, and
It was love at first sight.
it was. And so I bought my new motorcycle on September 29th of this year. Called Dave up, excited, and he said, when are you coming? And I said, as soon as possible. And this is as soon as possible.
It was too. He goes Thursday. Thursday he called Friday. Was it Thursday or Friday?
It was Friday.
Calls me up and says, "What you doing?"